Welcome to Cosmic Kickback, your number one place for all things music, TV, pop culture, music, pretty much anything, bro. We do everything here.
We do it all.
We got I always got my co-host Nick with me, and then we got returning guest Cristian.
Hello, everybody.
We got him back here
By
for
popular demand.
by popular demand. Another full episode of your favorite Cristian.
Yeah.
So
apparently I'm crazy. I don't think I'm crazy.
We're gonna have him for the whole episode, so get ready for that. And then got a few things news related, Nick and Cristian, we can talk about real quick. First off, we talked about this last episode, I think, briefly.
Mm-hmm.
Remember they showed the little trailer for the Robert Pattinson.
Robert, is that what they're calling?
You know, Robert. His name's Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
People have been calling him like Rob Pattinson or like Bat or some shit like that.
That's weird.
It's like his Batman name. Like Ben Affleck was like Batfleck.
Oh yeah, they called him that.
It's like
Wait, what?
Robert Bat.
What the fuck?
Robert Pattinson?
Yeah, I mean either one. Battinson.
I call him Pattinson.
Anyway,
That sounds way better.
When did the trailer drop?
it was a
screen test.
Yeah, did you see it? It was like a little. It was like 20-second clip.
Does he look good as Batman? Or is he look
Yeah, it's like Arkham Knight looking.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very like early design, like first 2 years Batman. Like the suit still looks new.
Oh, they got him really young.
Yeah, but anyway, there was I don't know. Did you see this? Either of you guys? There was a little video.
I saw the picture of the armor. I think he had like a.
It was a behind the scenes shot. Like they're filming in like Europe right now, like Gladstone or I don't know what it's called. But did you see the behind the scenes footage?
I didn't see the behind the scenes.
It was leaked. I don't think it was leaked. I think they purposely put it out.
Oh wait, is that where he has like all that armor on? And
It's not him. It's a stunt double. It's him on a bike, and he goes down, and then the video's kind of funny. At the end, he like tries to stop it, and it cuts, and he's like falling off the bike. Have you seen it?
No.
Oh.
Okay,
I have not.
I'll pull it up real quick. I might leave this in. I might edit it out. I don't know, but I'll pull it up real quick so you can see it, and you can get your reactions on it. It's different because in the little teaser, you kind of see like the bat symbol and like the head.
They look weird. I didn't like the way the bat symbol looked.
But you don't see like the whole thing. And this since it's behind the scenes, given it is a stunt double, but you do see the entirety of the bat suit. And it looks like he's writing of somebody else, but some people think it's a Catwoman. The stunt double, but you don't really see her because she's got a helmet on and she's got a jacket on her. But let me pull it up real quick. Let's see.
What?
What?
Are you looking at me?
It's fucking video.
I might just like edit this part out when it's quiet. Just
Oh.
want to leave in the quietness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make
Okay,
people
here we
think
go,
about
here
their
we
day while they're listening.
Okay. So here's the clip. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah.
Bright yellow light is Just
like, oh, shit.
I look up there's some better pictures of it, but
I saw a clear photo of it actually on Instagram. Of
You saw it?
Yeah.
yeah. So there's some clear photos
Now that
out.
you mentioned.
I thought it might be relevant to mention real quick, just because the other one was like a hard red filter over it, and this one it's just like
Honestly, it looked like a
can see
Daredevil
it
screen
now.
test.
yeah.
Low-key.
So, any changes now that you've seen the full costume?
I still liked it. I was still really excited for it. I don't know. I don't fully like judge until like a piece of work is like finished.
Yeah.
Because like when I first saw the Joker screen test, I was like, oh, like that looks different, and then like that turned out really good.
I wonder if they're gonna get to play the
So I trust whatever they're doing.
Yeah. One thing, a lot of people have complained about the ears.
ears. Wait, what's up with the ears?
Let me see. I'm trying to get a good clear photo
It's
on
fucking
it.
Comic-Con fans, bro.
Yeah,
It's not 7.5 inches.
no, it's like,
Some people really want the long ears,
Oh, the fucking
like the ones that are like not that long. but
walks
like,
into a door. He's like,
some people are claiming like 6 inches like high.
uh-huh.
Well,
Jesus
people want some
Christ.
long ones.
I don't get why people can't just like shut.
That can just be his finishing move. He's like, what?
It's like
He's like headbutting people.
it's not gonna kill them. This isn't Batman. This isn't 2016. That was like a terrible year for DC.
Why can't I find the behind the scenes
That one.
photos?
Shit.
I mean, yeah,
Suicide Squad came out.
Dawn of Justice came out. Batman recently.
Oh yeah, that one. Oh yeah, it did.
Yeah,
There's a lot of team up movies that came out that.
that movie was. There's too much development.
I still haven't seen it.
You haven't.
I haven't seen like more than half.
We had
of
a
the...
chance to watch it. And
Don't get me
No,
wrong.
we had a chance to watch Batman versus Superman.
Oh wait, which one were you talking about?
Dawn of Justice.
That's the same thing.
Oh, I'm thinking about Justice League.
Don't get me wrong.
Justice League's not that good.
The
It's kind of just like
the effects are great and the acting is great, but the script is absolute shit.
For what, Justice League?
Oh, I was talking
That's
about
why.
Batman vs Superman.
That's why story matters more than anything in the movie.
Okay, here are the ears.
Those are a little bit skinny, but I mean,
They're pretty cool.
I mean, oh shit. I mean,
I don't like the way it looks like he's just like wearing like a cowl.
They're just ears, bro. Like I.
No.
I mean,
if you
but
really
like-
look at it though.
He's not gonna like pull it to a joke or he's like, "Oh my god, your ears are tiny." He's like,
but like,
"Fuck,
what doesn't really matter
I'm
I think,
insecure."
is no matter what, this can all be fixed in like post.
Yeah,
You know, like they could easily just make the ear look a little bit
like
thicker. Or
half
something.
inch.
No, but you see that? It looks like he's just got like you know how people get pantyhose and just put it on the top right here? It kind of looks like that, but it's like black. It doesn't look like he has any armor like down along his neck or along any other part.
It's probably like an early Batsuit prototype.
Yeah, I think
That's
it's
probably what the
definitely-
shot is.
see?
One thing you can see in it is if you look, Nick, the dude's got like lenses covering his eyes. What do you think of that look? I know what I'm hoping that this is just.
It looks
for
very
this-
like first draft
Yeah.
suit to me.
I'm hoping it's for the stunt guy since he's riding a bike and it's like to stop the wind from hitting him in the eyes because I don't
that
really
makes sense.
I don't like the look like that, but I would like it if they made it look white
Yeah,
in the
that's what I was
film.
gonna say.
So it'd be like the comics and he has like his white eyes, like it's
Yeah.
full white. If they did that, which they can do in post, that'd be pretty sick.
That would be great.
Notice how he's got the dots on his face, so they can make him. I guess they're gonna make him look more like Robert Pattinson.
They're gonna give him his chin.
Well, because
That kind of looks like Affleck, honestly.
yeah.
Yeah.
I actually, if you look at the like the chest symbol, it looks just like the Arkham, like the early Arkham. Suit.
Yeah, I started playing those games again.
Oh yeah, Nick, I saw you playing.
It looks like I don't know. It
So
looks
much
like he's
fun.
just gonna like pop off on his chest and have batarangs.
That'd be pretty cool.
Not just like
I think that happens in the
I mean like
the Titans TV show.
it does.
Like the Robin like symbol, Robin can like pull it off and like throw it.
No.
Did you know that?
No,
No.
it's just like I could take my chunk off right now.
Yeah.
The only clip I've seen from Titans is like when Batman comes out as an old man, he beats the shit out of Robin.
Fuck.
Out of nowhere.
I haven't seen season
It's
2.
like fuck
or
off,
anything.
fuck off.
I know Cody really likes that.
Dumbo,
show,
dumbo.
but
Yeah. Apparently, Doom Patrol's really good.
Doom Patrol is very good. I've seen like the first half of season 1. I would highly recommend Nick to watch it, but Nick doesn't watch anything.
Yeah,
Dude,
so
I'm-
I will change
I'm
my
catching up, bro.
recommendation for you to watch it, Christian, instead of Nick.
I probably will. I saw the Harley Quinn show.
That show is actually really
Yeah,
funny.
it is.
That show is really good. It's very underrated.
Kite Man's fucking amazing. On that show.
Yeah.
Kite Man.
This dude,
Yeah.
Kite Man, pulls Poison Ivy.
Yeah, he does.
Like the first episode, he's like trying to like get with her, and she's like, "Oh my god, no, like you're Kite Man." And then like a couple episodes into the season, she's like
I
going
flew
off.
in your teeth.
She's going off to like meet with him, and then they start dating.
She's like, I know. He's like, I know it's overwhelming dating somebody with my superpowers. And he's like, oh yeah, if you want to consider the superpower, that's cool.
Kite.
Yeah, just like if you consider tying a kite to your back a superpower. Yeah, she comes in clutch at the end though. Remember?
So it's
Oh,
like,
yeah,
It's like the Falcon superpower, pretty much.
Yeah,
I don't know, but Falcon's not as cool as Kite Man.
Yeah, Kite Man's
Oh, he's cooler.
Kite Man's the best, bro. You gotta, Nick. I think you'd really like this show.
Yeah.
I've been watching it with Emily. It's really funny.
Dr. Psycho.
Yeah.
Dr. Psycho's funny.
Season 1 actually just ended, and they've already been renewed for season 2. So there's some news for you right there, Harley Quinn fans.
He's like
It actually drops. I think it's really quick because it's February right now. I think season 2 is already supposed to start up in April, which is like
It's animated too, isn't it? The
Yeah,
Harley Quinn show.
it's like 2 months from now. Yeah,
So
that's
it's
probably
quicker
why.
for them to make
but,
it.
I mean, the animation's pretty good. So
they stay pretty true to the characters. That's something I like. Like Clayface, he's like a failed actor in the show. So every time he's just trying he's like, I can disguise him with an act. He's like, no, you're bad.
there's an episode where Clayface gets his hand cut off,
Oh, yeah. I remember.
and Batman goes up to the bat signal with Jim Gordon, and Jim Gordon, he's like, what's the problem, Jim? And he's like Batman. He's like my wife won't have sex with me no more. And he's just like, what? he's like, is that what you did? What is the bat signal for? He's like, yeah. He's like, you're my friend. I just want to talk about my marriage issues. And then Batman like takes the symbol away. He's like, no. He's like, this is a high responsibility. You're taking advantage of it. And he's like, oh, I thought you were my friend. He's like, I'm your coworker. The whole thing is about him getting salty that Batman didn't talk to him.
And like Harley Quinn ends up like showing up later in the episode with her crew. And Clayface's hand gets chopped off. It becomes its own being, and like he becomes like best friends with Jim Gordon.
It's like a baby, like it's got a face, and Batman gives it to Jim Gordon because it's evidence, and he's trying to talk to it. He's like, "You're a piece of Clayface." He's like, "So you must know where their like lair is. Where is it?" He's like, "I'm not talking."
And by the end of the episode, they're like having beers.
Yeah, they're like best friends because he starts talking to the hand, and the hand's like, "Oh, it just sounds like you need a friend." And then they become best friends. But then at the end, Batman like apologizes to him.
It's like, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, no. Harley Quinn makes him apologize.
Yeah.
Like he's my coworker and nothing else. And he accidentally presses to the back of me. He's like, oh shit. And then like a bunch of pictures come up and like his wedding and shit.
Dude, the show's really good, Nick. It's hilarious, bro. It's a really
Sounds
good
good
show.
I mean, every character is like very well developed. Like Dr. Psycho, he used to be part of the Legion of Doom. He's like misogynist. He got kicked out for that.
He was on like live TV fighting Wonder Woman, and then instead of calling her like a bitch or something, they blur out the word, but he's just like, oh you, and he just like drops the C word like hard, and then everyone's like, and then they call him a misogynist. They kick him out. He's like going to like trial for like being like misogynist and all that. And it's like a running gag. The whole time. It's so funny, dude. The show is really good. I'd highly recommend it. I'm really hyped it's actually getting a season 2.
I am too.
Yeah. Speaking of the more DC shit, this came to my mind just now. And it's actually relevant because we, like 2 episodes ago, we talked Birds of Prey. Remember we kind of got into... You weren't on this episode. Shit. But when we talked it, remember we talked about how Ben Affleck like dropped out and now we got Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
You know? So when Batfleck was still in, we were speculating why he left. And did you see he actually did an interview recently and he talked about it?
No, I didn't.
So pretty much he said something along the lines of he finished the script and he was all good, like because he was writing the script, he was set to direct and star in it, so he was doing like everything pretty much. And he showed somebody a script, like someone else like there, and they said, "Oh, the script is really good," but they were like, "Oh, like I think I honestly think if you go through with it, like you're gonna like drink yourself to death or something," because he was going through a divorce at the time, and he was like drinking a ton of alcohol, like alcohol addiction, and he checked himself into therapy and then got out, and then with this, he was just like, oh, bro, like I can't do this right now, like I can't put myself, because I guess he went into character, like got dark and drank alcohol and shit while he was doing that in real life, which I guess is not smart. But that was pretty much what happened. So I guess that's better than him just like getting tired of the character and leaving. But he did say the last straw that really kind of made him like, okay, yeah, like I'm done, was Justice League, and like how shit it ended up being because of the rewrites and the reshoots. There's literally shots, if you look at like the first trailer of Justice League, Ben Affleck looks like his chin's all chiseled. You can tell he's in good shape. And then in some of the reshoots, he's not fat, but his face is like chubbier, obviously, because he's not in peak condition because they finished.
There's like a continuity error.
If you look, like, yeah, there's some scenes, and on top of that, like, he doesn't, I don't know what it is, if they just, like, were lazy the second time filming it or what. I'll put up some pictures right now on the YouTube video.
Yeah.
But if you look, it's clear, like, differences between the first shot and then the reshoots, and it just looks like a fan film, bro. It's, like, very disappointing.
Well, even fan films are better sometimes. Like, did you see that fan film that that one guy made? It was like Vader versus Obi-Wan, and actually...
That's amazing, dude.
Dude, that was really good.
Somebody needs to put that into, like, their own version of Star Wars.
Yeah.
Like, edit it in.
Like, not make it, like, canon, but, like,
bro,
like a fan cut.
Low-key, bro.
I don't know. There's always that argument of, like, bro, it disrespects the original
dude, it's
trilogy.
not disrespecting shit, bro.
I don't like this. And then,
bro, that's just, like...
Dude, it was so good. Oh, my God. I wish their fight would have been just as epic as, like, their last meet.
Yeah.
Or the last time they met is.
But then again, the fights in the original movies, up until like episode 6, the fights weren't exactly that good.
You know, it's really funny in Return of the Jedi when Vader turns and he sees Luke standing like a couple stairs ahead of him and they're about to like fight again. He says Obi-Wan has taught you well. Like after he sees he has the high ground on him, he's like a couple stairs.
Oh,
That shit's kind of funny.
kind of ironic.
There's no way he planned for that.
Ironic.
It's just kind of funny.
Yeah, it's ironic.
How ironic.
Do it.
God, dude. Kill him now.
Oh, we
What's
got
funny,
sad
dude?
news, Nick. Do you want to talk about the death of one of your idols?
I actually didn't
He
follow.
didn't know.
He can talk about him. Cristian knows.
Are we talking
more.
about the same person right now? Because there's two deaths, but I was talking about your idol.
Oh, the guy who created the Lego
Legos.
figurine.
Yes.
Dude, that was actually really sad because I love Legos, dude. I grew up with Legos. I think that's what sparked my creative side as a kid because
really
I would
was.
always, dude, we would play with Legos all the time.
Yeah, I remember you made custom characters like melting them.
I didn't melt them. I
Yes,
would
you
melt
did.
some Legos and draw on them and shit. Like I would just like, dude, I didn't melt. I had a custom character and his name was Nick and he was like an adventure that like, he was pretty much like a Han Solo, I guess.
Mm.
And like we would buy different Lego sets and like act out stories and I think that's what sparked my like
I
my
remember
love for
that.
like storytelling and shit.
I was like,
And like I would buy like the Harry Potter set or like
but remember the
Guardians of the
Temple
Galaxy Legos or Star Wars Legos.
No, it was a Kingdom of the Crystal Skull set. It
Oh
was
yeah,
like
I got
the-
that for Christmas and I was like 11, dude.
That was a base that we used for like everything we ever
Yeah,
made.
then we started building houses and
And he built an insurgent from GTA before it even
Oh, yeah.
existed.
or I'd build stuff from like Gears of War or like
Yeah,
Halo.
Sounds like you owe a lot of your childhood to this man.
Yeah. That's
Sad
dude.
times, bro.
Honestly, I wanted to be like a Lego builder when I was. You
A
can be like
master builder?
a master builder is what it's called.
Yeah. Have you seen the show that's out right now?
Dude, yeah,
The
I
brand new
watch
show,
that, dude. Yeah, with Will
Master
Arnett.
Builder. Yeah, yeah.
Dude, that shit looks fucking stressful.
I watched the first episode of Emily. It's like really good. I want to watch. There's 2 and 3 are out now, but we haven't had a chance to finish it.
They're like hour long.
Yeah, they're about an hour long. But it was the first episode. They had all the people come on with like their teams of 2, and they had like 8 sections or something because there's like 8 teams, and they're pretty much each person had a section of this one big piece, and they had to build a like a theme park, and then they put them all together, and they had to have like a moving set piece, and so they had like some requirements to do. They gave them 15 hours, bro, to build, and these dude. I mean, at first I was like 15, like that's fucking forever.
Even I wouldn't think that's enough.
I mean, it's like it's a ton of time, but these dudes made like insane stuff. Like they're the best one, I think. There was a someone made like a fully functional Ferris wheel, and the whole thing was like moving with the Legos. It was insane. But the show's really good. I would highly recommend you watch it.
That's interesting.
Let's see, who was it? There was something that just happened that I was about to talk about. Oh yeah, who died? The other guy?
Pop Smoke.
Pop Smoke.
Pop Smoke.
No, it's not Papa
I know.
Smoke.
I know.
Papa Smoke.
Well, anyway.
He got.
Oh, dude, bro.
No,
You're gonna say
it's
Pop
too
Smoke
soon.
got smoke?
I was gonna say something like that.
Okay.
It's
well,
too soon. Too soon. So
You didn't even know who he was until today.
no,
yeah, you didn't.
I knew who he was. I'd heard of him before. I just didn't listen to his music.
Well, I actually did listen to the music. I mean, I'm really big on drill rap. That's like one of the only types of rap I listen to.
Pop with savages.
It's,
No, what I'm talking about?
Slim
Slim Jesus.
Cody, bro.
Slim Jesus.
No, I used to think that was there's this guy in my school.
That was some hot shit.
Who's that one guy in RTC?
Luke
Looked like-
Humble.
Yeah, Luke Humble.
You got
Oh
it.
my god.
He's a cool guy.
No, he's a cool guy, but he just looks
I had an
like,
RTC class with him every year for 4 years.
he just looks like some Jesus. So that's the point. That's what I'm trying to say.
Or Slim Jesus looks like. He looks like him and like Eminem put together. Because he looks angry. Slim Jesus. He's like
But anyway,
eating a
Slim
Slim Jesus.
Jesus.
Yeah, I pulled one
Is that
out
our
there.
sponsor?
It's for Slim Jesus.
Oh, speaking of our sponsor for today, Slim Jim. What's their saying?
Snap at this.
Slapping.
Snap.
Snap into a Slim.
I can't open it right now though. So.
Dude, their shits are hard. They just freaking like
You're just
they
gonna
vacuum seal them. and
You're
shit.
gonna mention your sponsor and then you're gonna fucking diss their product.
I'm giving it
Shits are
critique.
hard to open though.
They should know that, dude. Fuck. I hate when companies know like something's wrong with their product and don't take the steps to
Say
fix
whatever.
it.
That's
I
part of
know.
the challenge. Snap into the Slim Jim. You challenge yourself every time you eat one. Anyway,
Oh, got it.
What if I'm
Awesome.
starving?
We got the Slim Jim.
if you start.
It's open. I'll sponsor us and fix your product. Not in that order though.
Okay.
Well, anyway.
Oh yeah, Slim Jesus.
No, Pop Smoke.
Oh. Dude, this is gonna be everywhere.
Stop talking about fucking Slim Jesus. Nobody gives a shit about him. Nobody's giving a shit about him.
What if he's dead too?
Oh,
Damn.
Condolences. But nobody gives a shit about him. No.
But I still don't care.
Okay. Well, considering that the only type of music I listen to is like really drill rap. As far as rap and hip hop, Pop Smoke's death was pretty big in the drill community, considering he's one of the only really big drillers coming out of the U.S. right now. Most of the people who are drilling are coming out of Europe, especially the U.K.
What's like the drill rap? Like, explain it to me.
Drill rap is categorized by very rapid flows, very rapid rhythms, hi-hats all over the place, and very, very explosive sound.
It's just like a much intense version of like rapping.
Very
like not less R&B.
It's like you're aggressive.
It's like a modern. It's like trap's take on gangster rap, basically.
Oh.
Like, you know how in the 90s there's hip hop and then there's rap. So drill rap is kind of like the equivalent of that situation, in comparison.
So
But-
what was his death like gang related or anything, or like?
No, well, actually, what happened was
It was home invasion, right?
a home invasion, but there's proof that his address was leaked on the internet several hours before by a friend. He took a picture with a friend of his, and that friend posted the picture on Instagram.
So
You could clearly see his address in the
So the
background.
dude had like a hater.
He probably had a hater. Yeah.
Did they catch the guy that did it yet?
I have no idea. All I know about is the circumstances
It's
of the
about to be
night.
my current event for like U.S. history.
Pop Smoke's death. Yeah, it's actually pretty interesting. I mean, he was 20 years old. Everybody always dreams of going to California, and he made it there, but just to die in California. It's terrible.
Sad.
That's sad, dude. When people
No, it
tell me
really
that.
is.
I'm
Like-
20.
Imagine you're just hanging out. Yeah, this is like us on the podcast. We're having a good time, and then someone just barges in and shoots Nick.
No.
I would just be like,
Wouldn't be
What
able to
the fuck?
upload it. Y'all wouldn't do anything.
I'd be like,
I
damn.
wouldn't
Rush
want to
him,
get
bro.
shot. I'd be like, God damn, what's he gonna do? And if he just walked out, I'd be like, fuck.
I'd be like, we'll
I'd
call
be
it
like, hang
ER.
out. We'll be right back, and then I'll turn it off.
No, you'd keep recording. I would want you
Yeah,
to.
that'd be good views.
First dead.
Interviewer gets shot on the interview.
Like,
Yeah.
It'd be like Joker,
get me
like-
an ambulance.
Joker 2020 colorized. This is basically what happened. I mean, the interviewer gets shot.
Damn. Well, that sucks, dude. I can't imagine just being in your own home and then.
It is.
That's gotta be like, that's terrible, man.
You're supposed to feel safe in your home.
Yeah.
You see the stuff that happened with Blueface afterwards?
What?
No.
Blueface got a bunch of criticism for what he said.
What did you say?
He's basically saying, yeah, it's terrible that it happened, and I hate how people come out to California and they don't expect anybody to. They don't really see the darkness that's out here, lying in LA. And he was basically calling LA a hellhole, and then everybody's like, "How dare you use this to categorize? How dare you use this incident to categorize our city? Like, somebody literally fucking died in your city. I mean, he was murdered. Like, you're trying to tell me that you can't use evidence of murder as a violent area? Like, nah.
People die everywhere.
People die everywhere, but like, you're trying to tell me that like you can't categorize that as evidence or facts. That's literally a statistic happening. I mean,
Yeah.
but yeah, and then
Every big city,
he has murders.
like more than the smaller cities, obviously. We live in a relatively big city.
Well, San Antonio's number is 16 or 17 on most violent cities in the U.S.
Heck yeah, bro. That's why we got like. That's why I'm working on a little side project with Nick to clean the streets.
You are?
Yeah.
Really?
It involves a mask and a cape.
Yeah, Nick's becoming a real life.
Vigilante?
Yeah.
You gonna be like Big Daddy? Fucking-
Dude, he was crazy.
Yeah.
You ever see that movie Kick-Ass?
Get ready for Rat Boy.
Did you ever see that
Rat
movie
Boy.
Kick-Ass?
Yeah.
That was a
Let's
good
go meet
movie.
Nick. It's
Dude,
kind of. I remember seeing.
I'll make
it.
people love
he
the
gets
name.
like he gets fucking like ran over, and then he has to get all the like metal shit,
Oh, yeah.
and then they're like, "Oh, you're like Wolverine." All his little nerdy friends. Those movies are funny, bro.
No, it was actually inspirational. Because, like,
Makes you wanna go
no, it was just like,
get your ass kicked.
Yeah, I
There's-
remember you made batons when you went outside.
I was a very
That's
I was a very
funny shit.
impressionable kid.
You were.
No, but there was a scene where like some dude's getting his ass beat in the parking lot, and he just like he goes up with like one baton, just like fights the dudes off,
Mhm.
and then some dude's like recording. He's like, "Yo, why'd you do that?" He's like, "Dude, it's like I just see this guy getting his ass beat. I was like, I'm just not gonna like do anything."
It's like, no, fuck that.
That's how it is. That's how it is a lot now. Everyone just wants to record it.
Yeah.
What happened after you saw that spy movie? You jumped in a trash can and started looking at my house.
Which one?
I forget. I think it was like 007.
James Bond would be in a trash can.
Yeah, no, you saw a James Bond movie and you're like, bro, we gotta be like spies. You just jumped in your trash can and started looking at my house.
Yeah, I was very impressionable.
You still are very impressionable. I remember you watched Iron Fist and then we're like, yo, I'm about to be meditating. And I was like...
Well, I actually do meditate now, but it's more just like for peace of mind.
Yeah, after you saw like Daredevil, you came to my garage to Chevaliers training one day and you were like...
Oh yeah, that hyped me up to like start learning something.
Blind,
I wanted to learn something to fight.
Like, pour acid in my eyes and fight me.
Stab my eyes, bro.
Like Oedipus.
Just like pour chemicals in my eyes and fight me.
Fuck me up, bro.
I want to learn.
God, dude, you started fucking talking British after you listened to British rap, UK rap. Remember, you would just fucking like rip off their fucking logo,
Slang?
their slang,
Slang, yeah.
Mad ting.
Mad thing.
and it wouldn't make sense because you're not even from there.
Dude, that's how
Okay.
my cousins talk. So when they come over,
What?
I have to like listen to them carefully and know what they're talking about.
They're from the UK.
I have a lot of family over
Dude, what the
I have,
fuck?
like Ireland and London and
Wait, Ireland and London?
yeah, both. I got family like all over the
So they just,
all
like-
over Europe.
No, because they hate each other. The Irish and the UK?
I don't think the family would.
They, I mean, they're family, so
Yeah, they're family.
they're not gonna hate each other. But
Fuck your
any
shit's
other-
country.
it's Dublin. My some family lives in Dublin,
They call it Dublin.
and then London.
They do.
Well, I'm thinking about the Hall Pass scene in the movie I seen.
Okay.
I have not seen that movie.
Okay.
Wait, is Hall Pass the one where the husband and wife give each other a pass to like go?
No, what happens is the two husbands that are like best friends, their wives catch them doing a bunch of like suspect shit.
Oh, that's gonna be
One of the events is like really bad, and they ended up being like, okay, we're gonna leave for a week. You get to cheat on us, and they're
It's
like
fucked up, dude.
the whole week they're like trying really hard, but they don't know how.
Oh, they can't pull no more.
Yeah, they're so out of the game.
Oh, that'd be Nick.
But like they go to
100%.
a bar and get drunk, and they start spitting like shitty pickup lines, and one of the lines is like, "Hey, are you from Ireland? Because when I look at you, my penis is Dublin."
Bro.
I was
Dublin.
dying when I saw that shit. And then the boyfriend gets up and he's like 7 feet tall.
Oh yeah, he
Oh.
punches him. It's like, oh
He's
what?
like, oh, what's wrong? You can't get any bigger, you little bitch.
God.
And he gets knocked out.
I remember that part. They're just in the bar all drunk. The part's funny.
I wouldn't titty fuck any of you in a snowstorm.
Oh my god.
That movie's so quotable.
All right, let's shift gears for a second.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
What else happened? I wanted to ask what you think of this. So this is a rumor right now. So I don't know if this is true, like true what's gonna happen, but so right now, you know how we have like Marvel movies, we got DC movies, right?
Yes.
Right, Nick?
Yes.
Right. Okay. So we got DC comics and Marvel comics. You know, like they still make comics, but comics aren't doing so well right now. So DC does a thing where every couple years they kind of reboot their universe. Marvel just keeps their shit going. DC, like they did like the New 52, then they did like Rebirth, and it's just like it's pretty much just like resetting the timeline or some shit with like Flashpoint or something.
Yeah, that's what they've been doing for like
They do it like every
I think like 6-7 years.
Yeah.
I know New 52 came out in like 2002.
and then they did Rebirth, which was the most recent one.
Yeah.
I don't know when, but pretty much comics aren't doing as well as they used to back in the day because everybody wants to just watch the movies now, and no one really goes out. There's not many people that go out, buy like each issue and read them, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So apparently DC's, I don't know how, Marvel must be doing okay then, but DC I guess is not doing so well because their latest reboot has to do with like AT&T as a sponsor or something, like they're paying for it. I could have this all wrong, but from
They're just
what
like,
I've
we
heard,
need to fix the broken timeline. It's like,
You
I'm
know-
going to use my AT&T Wi-Fi.
Jesus Christ.
It's like put
AT&T
into the story.
Gigapower. But no, I'll pull it up real
Like
quick.
20
Just
Sparks powered by them.
It's like, good thinking, Flash. We should also use AT&T's phones.
This
If you sign up now, you can get one
this
free
is what
line.
DC's doing.
yeah, this is what they're actually doing. Okay, here we go.
I made the call faster than the Flash can run.
So this is what's happening. I'm
Lightning
re-
speed.
I'm reading
Lightning
this event.
speed connection. That's so corny.
so
Jesus Christ.
so they're calling it. It's AT&T's 5G event. I don't know if it's just like an event,
The 5G verse.
but this is what apparently It's their last thing they're trying to do. And if it fails and they don't get good sales, then apparently it says former DC Comics artists will say that DC Comics will shut down if it fails. So the source is saying that they're saying this. Okay, look, it doesn't mean the characters will go anywhere. Batman, of course, as example, is a prized possession of AT&T now. So I guess AT&T bought all the characters. So AT&T is Batman. They're going to keep putting out movies, product, toys, all that stuff. This one guy said, but he said comic books are dead and they are going to close up the publishing house soon if this fails. So, but that won't mean that comics will die, because the rumor is that if that does happen and the comics are no longer being made, that Marvel will buy DC Comics and they will merge them together. So if they do that, if that's what the rumor is. If it fails, they'll buy it. So that won't be movies. That'll be comics. So in the comics, it'll just be like Marvel owns both now.
I don't like that idea, though.
I don't know if that's only if it fails. That's a rumor. That's the rumor part. The other part is true. The rumor part is that Marvel will get it, and it says if that happens, then Marvel is rumored to take over it. So then people are debating whether or not they'll keep them separate, kind of like Disney owns Marvel Studios, but they don't plaster Disney all over the movies, even though Disney's like, the corporate hand in there.
Yeah.
It would be like Marvel's the corporate hand over DC Comics, but it would still say DC Comics. Some people think they're going to make them into one universe, and they're going to bring... So that means Batman would exist in the same world as Iron Man and stuff like that. And
That would fuck a lot of stuff up.
I don't know if I like that idea.
I don't like that idea.
I don't like it.
But that's what's going on right now in the comic world.
I want two separate storylines. I don't want everything to correlate to one another, because then it's just like...
It's just too much shit to keep track of.
Yeah.
And then you have to rewrite stuff.
It's kind of sad, bro, because like...
DC is like history.
Yeah, and like... comic book movies are huge right now. But so you would assume that comic sales would go up.
Skyrocket
But
at this point. But
I guess since
nobody
DC's
likes
not...
it.
I guess since DC's not doing so well, maybe that's why.
I don't know. I think it has more to do with the fact that people don't want to read.
Yeah, people don't read anymore.
Yeah, nobody
It's a fucking picture book, guys.
It doesn't take that much to read it.
Yeah, like...
It sucks because there's good stories going on too. Like people just don't know about it.
Yeah, like the Dr. Zoom story going on right now with Flash.
Yeah, I just read a comic called, it just came out like a couple months ago. It was called Batman Last Night on Earth. It was only like 3 issues, but it's really good. And I never expected this to happen because I assumed it was doing well, because it took me forever to find the first issue of it because I wanted to read it, but it kept being sold out everywhere. So I don't know, but apparently that's going on. So
The Batman Who Laughs is a great comic too.
oh yeah, for sure.
I think even if DC goes out of business and no one buys them, it's still like going to be a part of history in people's childhoods.
Yeah, it's gonna be sad though. Bro.
I mean, they were considered at least the best comic book publication ever.
I mean, just because it's sad something's ending, though, doesn't mean like we should just keep it ongoing. Because like there's shit that should have ended that went on way too long, like The Big Bang Theory. That shit should have ended.
That show. Or Friends.
Friends, maybe to an extent.
Dude, I've never watched Friends. I've heard it's overrated.
Yeah, I've heard it's overrated, and I heard another show that I can't stand watching is The Office.
The Office is... I honestly think I've watched The Office and I've watched Parks and Rec. I think Parks and Rec is better.
Way better.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Like, I can't stand The Office.
It's less like awkward silence comedy and more
It's
like
more actual jokes.
like dude, fucking what's the name of Chris Pratt's character? Andy, he fucking consumes like an entire turkey, and he's just like in the emergency room, and he looks fucking pregnant. It's like, what the fuck?
No,
yeah,
like,
I love
like
Parks and Rec.
that comedy is better than just like
I
it's like
can't
I
stand
put your stapler in Jello.
I know, bro.
He's just like
this is how it goes.
looking at the camera.
Person
I should have looked at our camera.
Person
I don't know why I looked over there.
No, this is how it goes. Person A says something. Person B says something. Person A says something back. Long pause. One of them looks at the camera. Camera zooms in. Funny.
Fun.
There are some funny episodes in the show, I won't lie, but it definitely went on way too long. As soon as what's his name left,
Steve Carell.
Once Steve Carell left, then they should have ended the show there. Like, I know he came back for the last episode, but there was like 3 or 4 seasons in between where they added so many characters and like.
I heard Will Ferrell came out.
Yeah, he came on. Then he got that episode was funny because Will Ferrell is funny.
Yeah,
but,
Bro, Stardust Crusaders is coming to Netflix for JoJo on Friday.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, screenshot that and send it to Marco.
I got you.
Because like he hasn't seen the dub for it yet.
We got word from Nick. News on JoJo.
Yeah, so if you guys watch JoJo Bizarre Adventures, Stardust Crusaders, which is the third arc, right?
It'll be dubbed.
It'll be dubbed and it'll be on Netflix.
So if you've seen the sub, I mean the sub is great. Don't get me wrong, but I'd be interested in hearing what the dub.
I'm a dumb American and I want to watch the dub. No, I'm just kidding. I actually watched a lot of foreign stuff this past year.
Nick, do your JoJo impression into the mic.
Like which ones?
Joseph.
Joseph?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is? Oh no, yeah.
Do it.
No, you do it. You're better.
Oh, bro.
Fine.
I could. There's a character called Von Stroheim,
Oh yeah.
and he becomes like a freaking cyborg like halfway into the thing. Like his character literally like fucking explodes, and he comes back as like a cyborg, and he's just like, oh, like German technology is the best. Is the best in the world.
He's a Nazi.
Yeah, he's also a Nazi.
I'm still early on in JoJo to where nothing crazy's happened yet.
Dude, every season it gets some more weird shit
I'm
happens.
still season 1.
I'm on season 4.
Oh, that's like the most normal season,
Yeah,
bro.
so far I was like, oh, nothing too crazy.
Yeah, like this is not bizarre at all.
What episode are you at?
I don't know the number, but
Has Dio already like?
he's turned into the vampire. They thought he was dead, and he kept going on.
You met the Italian guy.
Yeah.
Oh, Baron Zeppeli.
Oh yeah, that's something you're gonna notice. Anybody who's watched JoJo, I don't want to get too much into it because I know Marco wants to do this episode. But the creator apparently is really, really into American music. So every enemy is like named after American artists. Like there's an enemy in season 3 called Vanilla Ice. There's an enemy in season 2 called AC/DC. Cars.
All right, Marco replied with the
There's a guy
the
called
two
Led
eyes
Zeppelin.
emoji.
He's
Like
a reference to Led Zeppelin. Speedwagon.
that's
I got
cool. That's actually
really,
really cool. I didn't even notice that.
AC/DC. Cars. Vanilla
Dude, yeah,
Ice.
when I heard ACDC, there's a villain called ACDC. I was like, oh, this sounds just like a band, but like it's spelled like it's like ASI and then like DIS. Like it's spelled differently, but I was like, oh, that's weird.
Well, what was I gonna say?
Cars is also a band. And so
The
is Speedwagon
Cars.
I was surprised
and Zeppelin.
at the end
What about
when
Wamu?
they played
Where's
when they
Wamu?
played
Roundabout.
Roundabout.
Bro, I
yes.
love that song now.
Yeah, I guess that's where the people
Got the meme.
got the
from?
meme from, because I heard that song growing up just because like my dad always played like 70s rock and stuff like that, and like music from every time. So when I saw the meme, I thought it was funny, but I was like, where did people hear this song? This song, it did.
Yeah,
good
that
back
meme is
then.
apparently from JoJo.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, this must have been where everyone got it from.
To be continued.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know what we're talking about, like that to be continued meme, it's like some dude skating and then he just falls off like a freaking building.
Yeah, every season has like a different ending theme, and each ending theme correlates to like it's like an American song. So like season 3, it's about like a trek to Egypt, and the end song is "Walk Like an Egyptian." If you heard that,
Yeah.
That's cool.
What's season 2's song?
Season 2, it's also Roundabout.
Okay, what's season 4's song?
Season 4, I forget the name of the band. It's like glam rock, like the '80s genre.
Yeah.
It's one of those. It's season 4 is weird, bro.
Does it still take place in the 80s?
No, it's at 99.
Ooh,
It's
That's
weird.
when I was born.
90s,
90s
baby.
bro.
Everybody
I remember everything from the 90s, bro. Growing
Oh.
up back then.
So you met Josuke?
Yeah.
Nah. Every season gets weirder, bro. Like first season's like normal. Oh, there's a JoJo guy right there. Get him over here so he can be a part of this.
That's Marco.
We have a wild Marco sighting on the podcast.
I don't know if you can hear his
Should
loud
we
ass
bring him
music. No.
Be like JoJo?
Oh my god, dude.
Nah.
Okay.
You know what honestly would be a good, because you just brought out 90s out of nowhere and my brain just like was thinking of like a long time ago when we were trying to write like a screenplay. That would be an interesting episode if we just like sit down and try to write like a screenplay for like 3 hours or something.
You know what actually happened? Warner Bros. They wrote a screenplay for JoJo.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I would love to see the movies
The
now.
movie already
Normally I don't watch like, anime movies, but I've watched Naruto, some anime like Naruto movies.
No, it's like a live action. It came out by Warner Bros. In 2017.
What?
It's actually like apparently really good because they got actual Asian actors.
I want to see what they look like.
It's not about part 1 or 2 or 3. It's about part 4, which is the 99 one.
I like the. I haven't got to the part yet, but I like the that one song, like Gio's theme or whatever.
Oh, Gio.
Yeah.
Dun, dun,
Yeah, dude, I love
dun,
it.
dun,
It's so good. Like the song is legitimately written very well.
Oh wow.
I've seen all the memes using that song.
It's called Diamond Unbreakable.
Yeah, that one.
Diamond is unbreakable.
It's because of what the stands. It's called Crazy Diamond or something. It's pretty weird. It gets super weird. There's a scene where they're like fighting a monk.
Dude,
like
what the fuck?
Molester monkey.
You can see this.
Fucking
What?
You gotta keep watching the show. They fight a monkey who's like a diddler.
A molester monkey.
Yeah, he's like on.
That's strange.
What are you looking up, Nick? The live action JoJo?
Yeah, they have like colored hair and shit, and like
Does it like look like him?
yeah, a little bit.
They should have done the makeup where they have like all like the hard jaw lines and stuff.
Like,
The one thing
that would look too cartoony.
The one thing that's really hard though to make a live action JoJo, the fact that all the fucking Joe stars are like giant men.
Yeah, they're like six.
Fucking giant ass.
They're like
dudes.
6'9".
They're like 6'9", all beefy and shit.
All
No.
built like fucking Arnold.
And you have
Even
to find-
Joseph, when he was like 18, he was fucking like
He was like 6'7". Jesus Christ.
it's like fucking Shaq size, bro.
I don't know, man. I mean, that's the only hard part about like making live action JoJo.
The stuff never translates perfectly.
It never translated perfectly, but I heard the movie's pretty good.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, you have to watch the rest of the arcs though.
I gotta do all this pre-work.
You've already seen like 2 arcs. You just need to hit.
I'm gonna wait till Friday till Stardust Crusaders comes on dubbed, because I feel like I can get through it way faster when it's just like, because if I have to watch it on Hulu, like it's fucking ads and shit, and like it's like inefficient binging.
Here's the thing though. The dub it's good, but it's like this time the characters aren't English. It takes place in Japan. It's Japanese characters, so the sub ends up actually being better than the dub.
I'll see which one like sounds better, I guess.
Okay. Don't think like this.
Nick, do you have any? You know what movie comes out this Friday?
What?
The Invisible Man.
Oh, that one looked.
Wait, what's
alright.
this? Some
It
movie?
looked good, and then I realized the trailer showed me like everything that happened.
Yeah. I hate when that happens, dude.
Because
Fucking movie trailers have become so like, it's become scarce to where like a movie actually intrigues me.
Mm-hmm. Well, that trailer, I actually was intrigued at first because it's different. Because the original Invisible Man was just like the Invisible Man was like the misunderstood monster, like stuff like that. Like he was just a normal guy. People just was hating on him. So, but this one that they made him like an actual like bad guy. Like I guess he's like an abusive relationship, and
He just
then
makes himself invisible.
he's invisible when he's haunting her, which is kind of like that's intriguing. But then they keep showing it, and they literally show like up until the ending. Like, have you seen the trailer?
Yeah, they show her like going into the institution.
She gets like
It's like he's right behind you.
Yeah, and then
Well, that's like the middle of the movie.
No, and then they even show her
they
like,
show her like killing him.
yeah, they're like, where are you? Like, found you.
Well, that wasn't him. That was like her child with him. She didn't know it was being born.
Oh shit, dude, that would be insane.
Well, that's the one thing I'm saying. See, I hope because I'm gonna see the movie just because. Shout out Alamo Drafthouse. I got the season pass thing now.
Yeah,
Dude, that thing is so chill.
I used it last night to see Honey Boy.
Oh, you have it too?
Yeah,
Bro, I'll go donate blood and we can go watch it right now.
dude.
Dude,
Freaking! Did you hear about that
such a
movie,
good
Honey Boy?
I haven't seen it.
It's like Shia LaBeouf.
I heard it was really good.
Yeah, it's his bio. Dude, it's so sad. It's him playing his like he plays his abusive father, and like the kid's like a younger version of him. And like afterwards, it was like part of the film club, so we were just talking about it with like the rest of the people watching it. They're like, oh, like since Shia LaBeouf like played his like abusive like dad, and like he was a young actor, it kind of showed that like Shia kind of understood where his father was coming from, and all this like really cool stuff. And it was cool, dude. Like the opening shot, it just shows like this like Navy ship in the background, or a naval ship, and like an explosion happens and you see him like fly back, but then you see like the wires and the stuff and like the guys with the camera. He's like, all right, reset, because like he like lives his life as a stunt double.
That's cool. Bro,
Which is
we gotta
really
start
cool.
going more. Like if you have the season pass and I have it, we just gotta start going.
Bro, let's go.
Like
It's lit.
I'm trying to take advantage of it because like I want.
Yeah, dude, Emily's holding you back.
Get my money.
You're holding him back. She can hear me, right? She's listening.
No, we've seen like 3 movies since.
I know,
we
but she's
got
always
it.
like, I just want to stay in cuddle, bro.
She doesn't like the only movies she doesn't want to see are like scary movies. I saw The Lodge. Have you heard of that?
I wanted to see that
Bro.
too. That looked very strange.
It's so weird. It's like it's not that weird when you get to the end. You're like, oh, okay. But I won't spoil what happens. But at the end, you're like, oh, okay, it makes sense now. But like, it's just like so screwed up like throughout the whole thing. It's not very scary actually. It's more like like, damn, that's weird, then, oh, fuck, I'm scared, you know?
Oh.
It's
Gotcha.
very chilling, I would say.
I don't know why. I thought it was an A24 movie, but it's a neon movie.
It seemed, it could, I could see where it could seem like an A24.
No, but Neon's the same movie that did, what's it called? Parasite.
Oh,
So that's another really good movie studio.
Mm. Yeah, I recognized the logo, and I was like, where have I seen that? Must
It's
have
on the
been there.
trailer.
I was going to see Parasite today after class, but life happens. But it's okay. You know, since I have the season pass, I was like, you know what? At least I didn't spend, like, full money on the tickets.
Yeah, you spend like $4 like that.
You pay, like, the convenience
The tax.
fee that you get.
Or yeah,
Because
that.
if you buy tickets, like, at the theater, and you just get them paper, there's no convenience fee. The convenience fee is for, like, the convenience to open your phone, buy them, and then just have them. Instead of having to go there and buy them and then get your seats then.
Yeah.
So they charge you for that, but it's like mine was like $3, I think.
Yeah.
It was like
it's,
three something.
It's
so
like,
I didn't really care.
it's way better.
I'm still gonna see it. I'm probably gonna see it probably tomorrow. Like I want to see them like ASAP. Like I want to see Parasite. I want to see
ASAP.
1917.
Rocky.
That's what I'm saying.
I got assigned an assignment to watch Parasite, like do a sociological perspective on it. But
I could watch it.
I
I could watch it with you, and since I'm watching it a second time, I could watch more of the underlying things.
Yeah,
And you can just watch it as like a first
I'm gonna walk in
time.
and take some notes.
He gave me
Bro.
a copy of the movie to watch.
What the fuck?
That shit's
Illegally?
illegal, bro.
No, he just gave it to me. It's in my backpack.
They it's on a Redbox. Like you can rent it.
No, he took it from my book.
Okay, that's probably what. They Nick, you know that day when we had the movie night, we could have watched Parasite.
Dude,
Because I realized
honestly, bro, I would have fucking paid for the movie.
after everyone left, I was looking through Redbox to see what they even had on there, and they had available to watch for $5 Parasite, and I didn't realize it. I thought it wasn't on there. I don't know if anyone else would have liked it. I don't know how much.
It's an entertaining movie.
I don't know, but like I don't know how much. I know that.
You should have just put it on. What I wanted to do for my movie night, I just want to have people come over and put it on and skip all the like 25-minute, fucking like 45 minutes. Of
You
people
gotta
just arguing.
what you
Just
gotta
like
do.
take control and be like, all right, this is what we're watching.
From
I
now
hope you guys
on,
like it.
yeah, from now on for the movie nights, we gotta have the movies picked already.
Yeah.
So then we get there, it's like, all right, guys, like, this is the first one. We're watching this next.
Yeah.
Like, if you're the host, do it.
Yeah.
That's usually what me and Nick do whenever we just watch a movie like every week now, and I'll just be like, "Hey, bro, this movie's pretty funny. You want to watch this shit?" And he'll be like, "Fuck yeah."
He shows me funny movies.
Yeah, and then we end up.
He showed me a movie about two guys trying to get laid, and it's funny as fuck.
Wait, which one?
The
That's a
one,
lot of them.
is that what it's called?
Which one?
The one with Jamie Foxx.
Oh, Booty Call.
Booty Call. It's fun. They have to like freaking. It's so funny.
Jamie Foxx plays like he's like a hustler in the movie.
Yeah.
And then there's a scene where she's like, "I like powerful men." Like, so you want me to do impressions? Like, yeah.
Yeah, she's like, I like impressions. And he's like, okay. And he's like,
"You Fat Albert." He's like, hey. So I was fucking dying.
and then he's like, what's the name?
Mike Tyson.
Dude, Captain Kirk from fucking Star Trek.
Oh yeah, he's like, hey boss, because his friend is like in the next room. He's like, you got any condoms? Like, Stardate 2301. Like, currently find no contraceptives. So please get the fuck out.
It's funny.
Dude, yeah, but
I like watching like, not trashy movies, but movies that like, someone who's like, fucking, what's the word? Not that snooty, but I just like watching movies of like all ranges because you can learn a lot of stuff from them. Because I'm sure if someone was like wanting to become a filmmaker, they would only watch the best. But sometimes you have to like find the ones in between, or like I wouldn't even hear about. And like I just learn shit from it, and it's really entertaining.
Or we
Too.
gotta watch Kingpin still.
Oh yeah, that one you were telling about.
Have you seen it?
I have not seen Kingpin.
It's about this bowler, and he gets his hand chopped off, and his life's like a mess afterwards for 17 years. But then he's at the bowling range one day, and he finds this Amish guy who's like outside of his community. And he has like a perfect strike. I think he was like ranging at a 270. So, because that's all he does apparently. So it turns out he's like, I want to win $1 million. I'll coach you, and you win for me. And then the guy's like, no at first, and then afterwards, it turns out he needs $500,000 to like save his farm.
An Amish dude.
Yeah, so it's like about an Amish guy and a guy with a hook for a hand who bowls for going to Vegas.
That's a really unique story, honestly.
Yeah.
But there's like a bunch of shit that happens. And they make fun of the fact that he's Amish. They like do a bunch of stuff that corrupts him.
That's
Yeah.
funny, dude.
Yeah, but I'm really excited now that I have the season pass thing. Wait, Nick, didn't you say you got it? You got it like right when it came out, and it was even a better deal than they switched it up. Is that what you were talking about before?
No, there were okay.
What
So
was,
like,
because I know you told me about it before, and I was like, what?
no,
What was that?
That was okay. That was like 3-ish years ago.
Yeah.
Like for Christmas, we got this thing called Movie Pass, and that's what it's called.
Okay.
And it was like pretty much you could see a movie a day for free, but all you would have to do is like go to the theater and just like show them your card. You could have to physically go and like
You can't
like buy your
them
tickets for the night. You can do it online, and you couldn't buy like tickets in advance. It would have to be that day.
Okay.
And so pretty much like, and you didn't have to pay anything. All you had to do was pay the subscription fee. There was like no convenience fee or anything. But the company started going like bankrupt, and they started like putting limits. Like, oh, now it's only like a movie a week. And then like, yeah, all this pretty much the company just like,
Is it
I
still around anymore?
I don't think so. We like stopped our subscription. We just switched to Alamo
Dude, because
Drafthouse.
the Alamo Drafthouse one is...
Yeah, and I think
so
the
good.
Alamo Drafthouse one is more like popular because people love Alamo Drafthouse. They're like a bigger company that probably has the money to like spare to get more people to come to their theaters, and then like they just love movies, so they're of course they're gonna make it like the best they can.
And on top of that, like if you go to Alamo Drafthouse, even if you... okay, so it's free, pretty much. You just pay like $2 or something. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So you get your money's worth, but I feel like theirs works better because they don't know, but like they kind of give you that incentive to get something to eat from them because they have really good food.
Yeah.
So they know like, oh, like if we're getting them,
I went last night. I got like freaking cookies and a shake. I was like,
Remember that one time we had like barbecue wings? Like it was 2017.
Buffalo.
Me and you went to go see that movie Den of Thieves.
Dude, Den of Thieves.
Dude, I tried their wings last time I went.
They're pretty good, right?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Dude,
Den
we need
of
to
Thieves.
see. Oh, dude, can we do? No, we're doing a movie night this Friday.
Den
bro.
of Thieves.
Actually,
I'm gonna
we'll
show
do it?
you Den of Thieves, and then if you want, we can watch Parasite.
Bro, I'm totally
But
down.
dude, Den of Thieves is such a good movie, dude.
If you-
It's
If
pretty
you ever
much about like these 3 dudes who like want to rob the United States what's it called? The treasure.
Federal Reserve.
Yeah, the Federal Reserve building where they like have money going in like all
Yeah,
all
like,
the time. And I
uh,
think at
840 billion at every time.
like at one time there can be that much in the building, and so they just try to like rob it. And they have this like rookie guy who's with them, and he's like really smart. It's really cool. Dude.
It got all of its inspiration from the movie Heat. If you ever seen that, it's
Yeah,
kinda like
dude, like the last like 20 minutes is they're just like shooting. They're doing like a shootout in like traffic, and dude,
Oh, that was crazy.
that
bro.
was fucking intense.
Because like all the guys are ex-military.
Yeah, dude, it's so real. Like this one part, this dude like gets shot, and like his freaking, he just like gets the wind knocked out of him. He's like, like, dude, his freaking like he has like drool coming down his dude. Because if you got shot with a Kevlar vest, dude, like that's
Yeah, I
gonna
know.
knock the shit out of you. And he's just like,
It's not like John Wick where you can get shot 7 times with like a
That's
piece of carbon fiber and be like, okay.
my suit is bulletproof. I mean, it is.
He's like that crazy version of Keanu Reeves from that movie, Always Be My Baby.
Wait, did you ever see that movie?
I saw the scene that he's in.
No, he's in,
He
like-
comes off as a
Oh,
douche.
wait, really?
Multiple, he
I
comes
saw
out-
the when he's at dinner. I
Oh
saw
yeah,
it.
he's like, dun, dun, dun.
No. When he's at dinner, he like puts on his headphones, like
Oh yeah,
crying.
he puts music on when he eats or some shit. He's
No,
like
no,
such
no.
a snob in that movie.
But how did they get him to be in that movie?
He's an actor, bro.
But like,
He
what
just
was their
fucking
budget?
hired.
Like they called him like
He probably would have wanted to do it.
Bro, he's gonna be in the SpongeBob movie, the new one.
Oh yeah,
Did you see it?
Oh, he came out in Toy Story.
he's probably like in
Yeah.
He's like a disgrace.
Bro,
Yeah,
he's
dude.
everywhere right now.
yeah.
And
He's
everybody
probably-
likes him.
Yeah.
That's why we like him, bro.
No, bro, he came out and he's like a complete psychopath at one scene. He's like, I want you to strike me.
Oh yeah,
Like,
it's like hit me.
he's
It's
like,
hard.
face your death with integrity.
Oh my god.
He's like choking him out.
He's
It's a
like,
funny movie.
he's like, I dare you to smash that over your head. He's like, no problem. He's like all bleeding.
Oh yeah.
He's all bleeding and shit. He's like, now tell me, did that make you angry, Henry? He like gets his name wrong on purpose.
Yeah. It's like if I called you Jake or some shit. That'd be annoying the whole time.
No, we kept calling him that, but then he like fixed it for a little bit, and then he went back, but he did it on purpose. He's like, oh, what, you want to hit me again, Henry? Bro, that movie's fucking awesome.
That's a funny movie. Jaden recommended that. Shout out Jaden. He recommended that movie. It was pretty good.
It's because
Is
it's Asians.
Jaden's-
It had a really heartwarming ending.
Is dude ever gonna be back on the cast when we kicked him off last time?
Alright, I'll go get him right now. I gotta see y'all later, but
Oh, he dipping?
yeah, I'm dipping.
All right, bro.
Yeah, he has to go tend to his child support.
Yeah. Yep. That's the story for another episode.
Let me adjust the camera.
Yeah, hold up. We scoot over. Let's see. Let me check how long we've been going for.
Let me cut this real quick because the battery comes in.
I mean, he was pretty much on for the whole episode. We don't got much more to talk about. We got a couple ideas in the works for upcoming episodes.
Scary videos.
Yeah, we wanna dissect some old YouTube videos when YouTube first launched. There were a lot of random videos uploaded, and we want to discuss some of those. One of the ones that I'll tell you about it real quick, and we can like go deeper on it. There's a couple really weird ones, and it's so strange. Like you've probably seen a couple of them. There's one, and the story behind it is the guy said that he was walking home and he saw a computer that had been thrown out to the side, and he's like, "Yo, like I can take some of the parts maybe and help my computer or whatever."
Mm-hmm.
So he picked it up and took it back, and he said he plugged it in, and he said everything seemed to be working fine. Like, and he's like, "Oh, like what?" And he said the computer was completely wiped empty, except there was one folder that was there, and it said, I don't know what it said, but he said when you opened it, there was like one folder with a video in it, and he said when you watched the video, if this is the same one, the video was of like some girl getting interviewed, and then it's really weird, and then halfway through you realize like she's missing half of her arm.
What the fuck?
On the video, and then it was uploaded to YouTube, only a part of it, and it was so weird. Like there was something else about like at the end of the video it was like, oh, like find me or something like that. It was very weird. And then another one, there's a video of like some creepy looking like girl dancing. She's like anorexic, and it's just like a random dancing one. That one's very creepy. It's the random ones that scare you the
There's
most.
actually a what's the name of the movie? I think it's called Unfriended Deep Web, which is like the second movie that like some dude finds a laptop that like wasn't his, and he just like takes it for school and it ends up like getting hacked, and like it's one with like all the friends are like on FaceTime together.
Oh,
that's like
the
who is
hamster
that?
meme.
Yeah, that's exactly what I just thought. It's like,
Dude, I love that meme.
y'all got cheese.
Y'all got cheese.
That's funny. No, yeah, that's pretty much the whole plot. Like he like finds a laptop and it's not his, and then like all the friends end up getting killed.
Damn, bro.
And then the freaking main character, like he has like a deaf girlfriend that he's like trying to like.
She bad though?
I forgot, dude. If I forgot, she probably wasn't bad.
Alright, yeah. Nick always remembers the bads.
But he ends up getting like.
Real quick, we got to do an episode where you just list your baddies. Like,
I don't have them listed out. They're just in here.
I know they're in here, but I mean, you got to listen. You're like, okay, let me think about this. Top 10.
Billie Eilish.
And then just go through, yeah. Billie, bro, what is she in your top 3? I know you
She's
drool.
like top
You
5.
drool over her a lot.
Top 5.
She's top 5. She ain't in the 3?
No.
Okay, she's 5 then. I'm that would actually be kind of interesting. I don't know about a full episode, but maybe like a segment.
We'll put it in the clips.
Yeah, well, I'd love to put that in the clips.
If we did a clip channel, should we do it like in a separate?
I don't know.
I don't want to do a separate channel.
I don't want to make a whole
I hate when YouTubers have like follow my gaming channel, follow my toilet channel.
We definitely can't do that right now either because we only have like a smaller audience right now.
Yeah, it would kind of mess up with the continuity, but if every month we just put like a little highlights reel, that would be kind of funny, honestly.
Yeah, I would love to do that episode though. The best clips are the ones where like we're talking about you and like some random shit. I feel like you have like the best like random stories to talk about. Like I don't really have any shit to talk about. Like I am. That's all I am. I just be.
You're just a random.
I just exist.
Regular dude.
No, I don't have because like I'm not like, oh yeah, bro, like this baddie like hit me up. Like I'm not.
Oh yeah, I get you.
Like, I don't have funny stories like that. I'm just chilling. Dude, okay, now.
A jungle fever story, dude. From Valentine's Day that Jaden told.
Oh, that was fucking hilarious, man.
When he was first telling me, it just sounded like I was like.
It just sounded like no one likes you.
Yeah, but
because he saved like the reason why for the very end. So he's like, "Oh, I asked," and she was like, "Honestly, no." Dude, everyone.
When he was telling me it, I was like, because like he was like before he told me that jungle fever, I was like, "Damn, dude."
Wait, so when you first said it, you were like, "Oh my god."
I was like, "Damn, like I'm fucking gotta step it."
Nick, do you have any updates for people still waiting to see if you got the Valentine's date?
I'm still talking to her. I don't know when we're gonna hang out, though, honestly.
Nick, bro, you can't fumble the bag.
No, I feel like I'm fumbling it.
Ah, Nick.
I feel like I'm in the talking period too long. I just gotta be like, look, I like you.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. Bro, let me tell you what I did. I literally...
Oh, yeah, give me the...
One day I legit was just like, dude, like, I'm being too soft, bro. Like, I gotta, like, make sure she knows. And I just, like, grabbed ass. No, I'm just kidding.
That's harassment.
I mean, it's not if you, like, know for sure that they're into you, because then they'll be like...
That's a 50-50.
No, but, like...
I could get slapped back. Like,
She could. If maybe she slaps your cheeks, though.
different kind of slap. You can slap my face or slap my cheek.
I mean, it's either way, it's a cheek.
Oh, yeah.
50-50 cheek chance.
50 cheek chance. The fuck?
Dude, you gotta play. You gotta complete all the Arkham games. Have you played all of them?
I just bought the, I think like
The remastered
last
ones,
weekend.
right?
Yeah, Return to Arkham. Because I was gonna play it on disc, and then like it's like, oh, it's not backwards compatible. I was like, fuck. You know that meme of the dude on the table was like,
Oh, yeah.
it's like storms off. That was me. And then I have the other two, Arkham City and Arkham Origins and Arkham Knight on Xbox.
Oh, you don't have Arkham City.
No, Arkham City comes with the pack, so it's like Return to Arkham. It's
Have
like
you played all of them though?
I played it. Yeah, I have.
Like, you gotta go through them again. We'll do an episode on it, bro.
Bro, invite Sebastian, dude.
We
Dude,
could.
at the ending of Arkham City when Joker died, dude, my brother was actually like depressed, dude. He
Really?
was fucking sad. He was just like,
Dude, I remember I wasn't
he
expecting
was
it.
like, dude, Joker's dead, bro.
I was sad when it happened too. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
he was like,
My hype for that movie was so high. Like not that movie, that game. When that game was coming out, I was literally every second of every day I was on my phone or on the computer looking up like Arkham City gameplay, Arkham City trailer breakdowns. Like I was like looking at everything for months leading up to it.
it's a good game, dude.
And when they announced like the pre-order stuff, I was looking at every place I can pre-order from. Like, I gotta get the best pre-order bonoses.
Dude, yeah.
I was doing everything.
I love when they have
for the
cool
game.
shit like a statue.
There was a the one I did. I think I got it from Best Buy because they had a thing where you can play as Robin, and that was like the first time you could play as like someone besides Batman. And they also had
Yeah, that one was
Catwoman's
cool.
in the game. You can play as
I think it's Arkham City or Arkham
City.
Arkham Origin. No, yeah, Arkham City. There's literally a mission where you switch to Selena Kyle.
Yeah,
And you play as her like stealing something from Two-Face.
yeah. There's a couple parts of her in there.
That was cool.
That's cool. I think in Arkham Knight.
Arkham Knight. You play
Arkham
as,
Knight. There's a couple scenes where like
you play as Nightwing.
Nightwing pulls up and you can like switch to him and you guys can.
So yeah, that was weird. Like you do a mission where it's like Batman and Nightwing, and you guys go into two different rooms and like meet back up again. It was so weird seeing yourself because like you play as
switch.
Bruce Wayne the whole time,
Yeah.
and you just see how he's acting.
God, dude, those
'Cause, like,
games
he was,
are
like-
so. They're made so well, man.
Yeah,
Classics.
dude. Now that I'm playing it back again, I like know where most of the Riddler trophies are, so I don't have to like spend after I'm like at freaking 95% complete. I'm like, fuck,
Oh,
like I missed
yeah.
all these trophies, bro.
That's actually what I'm on my shout out my Mixer account at Josh is the Master. I've been going.
Link in bio.
Yeah, link in bio. I've actually been doing that. I've been going through playing those games again.
Mhm.
I started with Origins because it's the
Oh yeah, it's
first
the
one?
Yeah,
and then I'm gonna do Asylum and then City and end with Night. I'm just gonna go through all of them again.
yeah.
And I've actually had like a couple people that have joined and they're like, yo, I haven't played this game like since 360. Like this is my childhood.
Dude,
And then they followed me and I had like 5 or 6 viewers watching me and they were all like interactive in the chat. They were like talking about the game. It was really cool, dude.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I've been doing that recently. Pretty chill. But didn't you join one of them? When
Yeah, I was in
doing
your
it?
Fortnite chat.
Yeah, okay, when I was Fortnite.
I'll just roast Michael, bro.
You're like, who's the worst? It's like, oh, probably Michael.
I knew the answer to the question. I just wanted someone to say it.
Yo, this dude Michael, he stopped streaming with me because of that. Because he was like, dude, anytime I stream, the chat just roasts me. He's like, so I don't want to
Imagine how he feels, bro.
Dude, but like, it's not even my fault. Like, I can't control the chat. Like, it literally wasn't me. Maybe like the first time we streamed, I was kind of like, oh, bro, like this dude Michael, and then the chat be like LOL or like whatever. But the next time, we were literally playing the game, and then his sister came in and was like, Michael, like mom says, come get your shit out of or something like that. And he's like, Katie, get off the chat. And then someone was just like, damn, Michael, go listen to your sister. And then like, Michael, quit disrespecting your mom. People were like, bro, get the fuck out of here. Like, the chat was like flaming this dude.
What the fuck?
And I was just reading it. I was like, holy shit. Dude, it was so fucking
Dude, that
funny.
sucks.
This dude can't escape the roast, bro. We got a Inside the Mind of Michael episode coming.
That would be a very interesting one.
I want to.
He has quite an interesting life.
I want to dive into it because people only see Michael at like surface level. Well, this part will be for the trailer, for the Michael Geyer trailer.
We only see him in the surface.
You only see him in the surface level. Nobody sees him besides all his tings, toes.
His tings, his Hyundai.
No one knows.
Whatever, his fucking shaker bottle.
No one knows who the man really is.
That would be interesting if we did.
Find out.
We should honestly just do like 20-minute interviews of everyone one-on-one, and then just like put them together as a podcast.
That would actually
Be like part 5, Elijah Etchington.
Elijah would be hard because we got to break him. Like he's not gonna.
You gotta break him.
No, we gotta like.
There's
break
stuff. Stuff in his mind, bro. He just doesn't say.
Because he ain't gonna tell us nothing unless we like break him down.
Yeah. We might have to waterboard him.
Yeah, we'll have to do something. For
We'll be like in a freaking basement. It's like, give us what we fucking need.
be on the podcast.
Oh, God, dude.
Do you have anything else to talk about for this episode, Nick?
I don't know. Other than if we were to do like the scary YouTube one, that would be really cool.
Yeah.
Or if, I wanted to do one where it was like we dive into the deep web, but
yeah.
Because I know how to like.
Do you want
would actually like get on it, but I don't know if that would be appropriate. I don't know if we should get on it and then like come back and relay what we did, because like you can see some dark shit on there, dude.
I've heard actually some stories about it. I can say for that, like
of the dark web,
bad shit. Like
yeah, I've listened to scary stories like that people have.
It's hard to tell what's real or what's fake because a lot of it you can't just Google it and find.
Yeah, you can't know for sure. You can't fact check it.
See it yourself, like you don't know.
Yeah.
So,
I actually have a friend who's been on it. Our friend Marley.
Mm-hmm.
He was at the kickback the other night.
Oh, did I meet him when I went to your birthday one? Was he there? It does not matter.
I'm not sure.
You
remember what he looked like?
I don't know, dude. It doesn't matter, dude.
It doesn't matter.
It really doesn't. No, but yeah, dude. I don't know. I feel like we might have to. If we do that, we should probably do it prior, not do it like live on.
Yeah, that would be like.
Yeah.
So if we see someone's fucking child that's been missing for like 15 years, we'd be like,
for sale, 50,000.
Should we buy him, guys? No.
Dude, it's bad. Yeah,
oh my God.
You'll like the video. If this gets 50 likes, this gets 50 likes, we're gonna buy this.
We'll buy Pablo back.
Tag Pablo's parents in
the you want to
tag Pablo's parents in the comments.
Imagine seeing your kid being found on some podcast.
Oh.
You just get sent like a link and it's like, oh my God.
Dude.
It's
so bad though because that shit's happening.
Yeah, dude.
Like I've heard that there's places where you can buy like stuff like that, like people.
Mm-hmm.
You can also buy. Some people they sell like clothing and stuff that's made out of people's skin.
Yeah.
And then they also.
And then there's like live chat rooms where they like freaking abuse animals or like people
watch it and they're like, oh, like cut off its tail. And it's
yeah.
Dude, who the fuck are these people?
That makes me scared, dude. Because like you don't know if someone that's like that could just be like an everyday friend of yours.
And most of the time it is. It's people you don't expect. They have normal lives.
Yeah.
One of the most like notorious serial killers had like a full on life. Like he had a wife, kids, family, and he went and he killed from like the 70s up until he was caught like in the early 2000s. And he lived like his whole life. His kids were already like full grown. And then that's how they caught him. He messed up. He was stupid actually, the way he got caught. He had evaded them for years, and then he was like taunting them. He would write them letters, and he wrote a letter asking, like, because the computers were first starting to come on the scene in late 90s, early 2000s, you know.
Yeah. And
so he was like, oh, if I sent you guys a floppy disk with my letters, he's like, could you guys trace that? And they were just like, no. And he was like, all right. And then he sent them a floppy disk, and they can trace it. They could see the location at which the floppy disk is plugged into something. So if I plugged it into the computer here, they could get your address. So they could see the places it had been like.
Oh, so it's like
in.
Pretty much like a Find My iPhone thing.
It was plugged in 2 places. It was plugged in a church, and it was plugged in a public library. So those are the 2 places that it had been. So they found that, and then they also found his first name hidden like somewhere deep in some hidden files. It said like Dennis. So they looked at the church and the library and cross-referenced like people.
And at that point, you can have like a proximity of like everyone around the area of the name Dennis.
So they did that, and then they found
police work sounds interesting.
Literally, like the president, like priest of like this Lutheran church, His name was Dennis, the only Dennis at the church. And it's like at a church, and this dude's doing all this shit. And he's like the president or like priest something. He's like the leader. It's like your priest doing this.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And they found him, and they're like, "Yo, like, is this our guy?" So they like kind of trailed him for a while. And on one of the letters they sent, they had like a skin follicle. And since the dude had never been like booked, they didn't have any DNA to match it with. There was no matches. So they didn't have enough to bring him in to DNA test him. But they were able to, they asked his daughter if they could test her DNA. Because if it matched with hers, like they can do like an ancestry DNA test.
Oh, yeah.
So they used the daughter, and it matched. It was her father through her DNA, and they were like, "We got him."
Bro, what a snitch.
Then they brought him in on that, and then the dude's like, after a little bit of questioning, he started confessing, and he was one of those guys that would not shut up. Like in court, he was like, "Oh, like I tied them down." He's like, then I like, and he went into detail on everything. The dude was like a priest. He had like a full on family for years.
What's his name?
He was his killing name was like the BTK killer or something like that.
That sounds familiar.
It stood for like bondage, torture, and kill or something like that. It stood for what he did to people, because he would always tie them up and he would torture them, like, and then he would kill them or like suffocate them or something at the end of it, and he would like get off to it sexually.
Dude, that's fucking...
Yeah. So yeah, bro, there's a lot of creepy.
That's
shit
like the
we can
most
talk on.
scary thing about some sociopaths, are the ones that know how to like blend in.
Yeah, that dude, bro, he went from 70s to like 2002 or something when he was caught.
Oh my god,
So he
dude.
did it for that long, not consistently. There was like a part where he took a break, and I guess he just like wasn't killing. But then I think they said something like they updated it, and they were like, "Oh, like our sources, we haven't had a BTK killing in forever, so we're guessing he's either been incarcerated or something," because they said most of these serial killers have like psychological problems. So if the killing stopped, he must have been like incarcerated for like something.
Mm-hmm.
So that was their guess, and that pissed him off because he was like, "Nah." And he's like, I am still here. Then he wrote them, and he's like, "No," he's like, "I'm still here." He's like, "You guys just can't catch me." And then he sent them like a wallet with the IDs of 2 missing people that have been missing within like the last couple of years. He's like, "I killed these people, and you guys never connected it to me." He's like, "I'm still here," like something like that. And then they kind of reawakened him.
Damn, dude.
So yeah, dude, that dude dodged them for years.
Fuck.
Dude was stupid. And apparently when they in the court case, he was pissed off, and he's like, "Bro," he's like, "I asked you if you could trace these with a floppy disk, and you lied to me." And he was mad. He's like, "Why would you lie?" And then the guy was just like, "I was trying to catch you," or he said something like that. And the guy was like salty at him, and he was like, "Man."
He probably has like that Joker mentality where it's like, "Bro, I thought we had something."
Yeah, dude.
Like, I need you.
He must have, like, who the hell? Why would you believe a cop? Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't believe them if I was doing that shit. I wouldn't trust anything they tell me.
It's like you're talking with the enemy, bro.
Yeah, these dudes are stupid. God, man. White people.
He was white.
Yeah, he was white.
Only white people.
All right, Nick, you got anything else for this episode? Or?
Other than just like episode ideas, like I'd like to do one, like of course this deep web one, and
That's interesting.
we would probably have like obviously like appropriate videos for YouTube to like show y'all,
Yeah.
and like if you're listening, you would just hear the audio, and like, or you can go to YouTube and just like watch it that way.
We
Yeah,
should
dude.
do an episode where we pick like a good conspiracy theory and like actually break it down and see if we like can.
Bro,
see
the
if it's true.
Dyatlov Pass incident, bro.
The who?
The one about those Russians that went like crazy and died in the mountains.
Oh, is
Those
that
hikers.
okay, no, I don't know that one. There's one where apparently
I wanted to show you the video at your house when we were watching
Wait,
BuzzFeed
was it
Unsolved.
BuzzFeed Unsolved? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one.
That video honestly was very lacking of more information.
Was it one of the earlier ones? Because the earlier ones were more like
Yeah, it was like 7 minutes, but I know a dude who made like a 17-minute video on it.
damn. There's one thing I'm pretty sure this is. I don't know. I'd have to dive into it and see if there's any like real source I could like read on. But there's apparently, I don't know if this is true or not, but there was like a story where apparently in like World War II the Nazis would capture people and they would do like tests on them, and their testing included making sure that these people didn't sleep or something.
Oh, the Russian sleep experiment.
Something like that. I don't know if it's
They
fake.
gave them like some drug, and they wanted to see how long it could make people stay
Yeah.
awake, and they kept them in like this like airtight chamber, and they ended up the human body is not supposed to be like awake
Yeah.
for that long,
So
and
I'm
they started
guessing
like
they just died.
hallucinating and shit.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah,
We gotta try it.
honestly, we should just get all these stories and just put it on like a Google Doc that you can pull up on your iPad, and like we'll just put like a summary of it, and then like what we can get off of it.
Yeah, we should.
And stuff like that.
We should do that. We should also, bro, for that one, we should do the sleep experiment ourselves.
Oh my god.
Test it on ourselves.
Cosmic sleep experiment.
Yeah, and
I've stayed up for like 48 hours, and it's not fun.
The
dude.
longest
you feel
I've
like
stayed
shit.
I probably stayed up about the same 2 days straight.
Probably when I was like 13, when I had more stamina, man, and less shit to
You're
do.
only 20, bro. You're already getting like.
I know, but I
tired.
got responsibilities.
Yeah. Well, we gotta try it.
I got.
We'll both just like take a month off from school and like.
Oh my god.
And we'll just see how long we can go. Gotta have the cameras on us at all times.
We could stay up for like a day before we do the podcast. No, actually, we're gonna be sleepy as shit.
I'm already.
If we could
tired.
honestly do that episode at night, though,
I'm
to
on
make
like
it more
4 hours
creepy.
of sleep right now, bro. I was up to
Really?
like 2 a.m. Like I don't even know.
I actually knocked
I
out
just
the other
couldn't
night.
sleep. That was just my thing. I couldn't fall asleep.
I got like 5 hours of sleep the other night, and then I got home and I knocked out instead of doing homework.
I think that's why I couldn't fall asleep. I think I took a nap yesterday for like 2 hours.
It fucks you up, dude. I'll wake up at 3 a.m. and I'm like, fuck, like I'm not tired.
I know.
You sleep too long.
That's-
Oh, but yeah, we could do an episode on that, and then the episode where we just try to like write a screenplay.
Oh yeah.
That would be cool, just like to have a conversation.
Well, yeah, we should. Yeah. So, I guess get ready next week for those episodes. And Nick's staring at the camera.
I don't know what the time is.
That's gonna be the thumbnail, like your head, like. Put some more.
I'm like,
Put some more.
That's a deep web video, actually. Got pulled.
I heard there's a stat. Apparently, the internet we see is only like 5% of the
Oh
entire
yeah,
thing.
I saw an infographic, and
Uh-huh.
pretty much it's like just think of it as an iceberg. It's like
Oh, like the picture where it's like a ton of
yeah,
it's
like
underwater.
Reddit and like Google and all that stuff.
Oh, that's
but then like
just the top.
down here is like the Silk Road, which is like the deep web stuff. Like it's like where you can buy guns and drugs and like prostitutes and children. Then there's like Tor, which is like the private browser that they use on the deep web.
How do people even get access to that? How do they learn how to do it?
I
Oh,
can actually ask our
Nick,
friend.
Nick, you know.
I sort of know.
Nick
I
knows
know
the
the
legal
safe way of
stuff.
doing it. We can honestly, I can ask my friend Marley about it. If we brought him in here,
Have them do it on the cast. That's not illegal, is it? I mean, it's not illegal to look at it, right?
it's illegal when you start buying stuff. But
yeah,
if,
but
if
we,
you
if
go
we're
on the
just
deep
like, what
web,
the hell is that? Like, we're not in trouble, right?
yeah, and just look around and stuff. And
Okay,
that's
yeah, we
honestly the
could do that.
safest way. Don't be like,
Yeah, I'm not
this
gonna-
is fucked up. I'm calling the cops. And then they track your IP address and you're fucked. Send some dude to your house.
Oh my god. Oh shit.
Yeah, that's why you gotta
Fuck.
be careful, dude. Like, I don't know if I was telling you or someone else about it, but like, pretty much, you put a program that like sets up a computer within your computer, and so if you get hacked, then like,
It's not really yours.
yeah, it's
Damn.
it's like unlike a VPN, it's a verified private network. You can like put your IP like, oh, like I'm in Germany, like I'm in Miami. Like you can change like
gotta-
where you are digitally. So if they track your number, it's not, you're safe.
We gotta do that, like how in it's like the Riddler, how he has like multiple.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to find him, and he's like, "Oh my."
Dude, I've been finding a lot of trophies in the game, and he's getting mad.
He's like,
He's
you're
like,
cheating.
I'm blind, man. Could have stumbled over that.
There's at one point where he I
Yeah,
think
when you're like
he's just like,
freaking-
oh, he's like, you're fucking cheating. He's like, you're looking them up on the internet, aren't you? He literally says that. I was like, oh, that's
I
funny.
love the Riddler. He's a fun. He's a fun.
I'm
guy.
surprised.
He keeps you on
Apparently,
your
he's
toes.
gonna be in the Batman movie.
Really?
2021. I think
Oh,
that'll be,
bro,
that'll be
they
his
gotta
first
get
time
Jim
since
Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
They gotta get Jim Carrey to play him, dude. He's so charismatic.
Bro, Jim Carrey is awesome in the Sonic movie. Hang on, I don't want to spoil it. Okay, I'm not gonna spoil it. I was gonna say a line that's hilarious, but it's not gonna be as funny for you whenever you see it. There's a line you'll know it when you watch it. It's just like so funny. Like he says it, and his delivery is just like it just makes you laugh. Like the joke's not even that funny. It's just his delivery. But
are you in charge here?
we honestly gotta get Alamo Drafthouse to sponsor us, bro.
Yeah,
Like Alamo Drafthouse,
We gotta tell them we're like a niche film.
I will spam
podcast.
the podcast to you guys until you guys sponsor us.
dude, let's do it.
But we have you guys season pass. We go there all the time.
I know. I'm part of the film club.
How do you even join that?
So pretty much you look up for like special screenings of like film club, and pretty much it's like a one-time like screening, and like afterwards they have conversation. Sometimes they'll give out like free prizes. So I went to go see Uncut Gems for the film club, and pretty much they did like a raffle, and you got to win like a golden necklace with like a Furby,
Did you cop?
which is like something in the movie. Dude, I
you
didn't
win?
get it. I wanted it so fucking bad, dude. It was like a gold Furby with like diamond. It was like
That's so
it's
cool.
obviously like big, but like
Yeah.
it
was cool.
Dude, I'd be rocking that thing every day.
Dude. Oh, it's so
Look, cause I'm part of the season pass, and then I'm
Join
part
the
of
film club, dude.
I'm part of their victory rewards thing. Are you you know that?
No.
They have a thing called victory rewards, and it's pretty much like the more you visit us, like they give you rewards. Like I just unlocked one after we saw Sonic, I think, or no, when I saw the Lodge.
I
with
should
my
get
dad.
that, dude. Me and
You
my
should
mom
get
go
that
like
too.
literally 3 times a month. Dude.
Yeah, you should definitely. You're missing out if you don't, because I'll pull it up right now. It's like there's different levels. The first level was just like citizen, and then the next one is captain.
Oh, that's cool.
And each one, it depends on your visits. So like the first one, right here, join victory rewards. Okay, so like the first one is citizen, then it's captain, and it depends on your visits. So if you look at your account, you can see how many times. It's pretty much any time you go and like see a movie. So the first one right here. Damn, but where it at? Hold up. Okay, here it is. So you should definitely get it, bro. If you don't have it, like you're missing out, because I know you go there a lot too.
Yeah. Dude, I can't wait till they build a new one, bro.
Dude, that's
It's
like
gonna be like 2 stories, bro. I think it's
That's
you
what
know
I'm
when you
excited
go to
for.
like Six Flags, like by the rim. I think it's gonna be on that side, like near Fiesta.
On the
Texas.
left?
Yeah, because then
That-
on the right
they
side
have
there's
the
like a
cleared
strip
out
mall.
area.
Yeah, and they're clearing it out to like.
I think that's
It's
what they're
gonna go
doing
up the
too.
hill.
I think that's where it's gonna be as well.
Yeah.
But I
It's
looked
like the
into
biggest
it.
one they've ever had.
Yeah, apparently they wanted this one to be the most like best one they've ever made,
Dude,
because
it's gonna put SA on the map.
it's because they were like, oh, like we borrowed like the Alamo's name, because they started in Austin. It was when the first Alamo Drafthouse opened.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it's gonna be cool to say we have the biggest Alamo Drafthouse in
yeah,
Texas.
so they were like, oh, like we're gonna give back to San Antonio because we're borrowing the Alamo's name, so we
Yeah,
want to
bro.
give back. And so they said it's gonna be like it's like about almost 40,000 square feet, and it's gonna
2 stories and like 20 theaters.
The ones we have here so far, they're like the newest one we have is like still like 10 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So all the theaters they have, they're still really nice and they're really good, but
Yeah.
they don't have, you know how like Santikos or AMC has like IMAX showings, which is like they're like most
Yeah.
expensive. We don't have any of theirs. They have a thing, they call it the Big Show. And we don't have any of the theaters we have now. But this one, they said they're going to have the Big Show, which is like their IMAX type thing, which is insane. Like Dolby Atmos,
Yeah,
3D. Like
I think
all
the
these
IMAX
other-
theater in Santikos is like top tier.
Yeah,
I love it.
They're gonna have like all this insane stuff at this one, which we don't have access to now.
Yeah.
Which is really cool, and we can still use our season pass. We just for the Big Show, they said since it's like their premium thing, you just gotta pay another like $2. But I'm like, bro, $2 for whatever.
Bro,
I
I'm
found
like 16, bro.
yeah. So look, here we go. This is the thing. The way it works. How do I look, bro? My bad. Just pulling this up real quick.
Come on, bro.
Is this it? Okay, yeah, here it is. So you get citizen is when you go 0 to 4 visits per year. It's just per year. So you're a citizen if you go 0 to 4 times a year. What you get in that, you get 1 free birthday ticket, and then you get 2 invites to a surprise screening per year. So
Dude, yeah, they have those 2 surprise screenings.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
yeah, so you'll get 3 screenings a year, and then on top of that, oh yeah, the fighting one it's called fighter. That's before you get to captain. So it's citizen, fighter, captain, commandant, and then top brass is the best one. So fighter is 5 to 8 visits per year. So you get the same 2 like random invites to surprise screenings, the birthday ticket. Then you get a buy one get one free milkshake at fighter level. Then 9 to 12 visits is captain. You get the same 2 surprise screenings, the birthday ticket, the milkshake, and then you get a free snack voucher. So you get a free snack.
That's cool.
Commandant 13 to 49 visits per year. You get the 2 invites to screenings, the birthday ticket with the free popcorn and soda, buy one get one milkshake, the free snack, and then you get buy one get one free entree item. So anything that's an entree, get that for free. Then top brass is 50 or more visits per year. So this one you're getting the 2 surprise screenings.
You pretty much get like everything from the last one plus like,
everything the last one. Plus, now you're getting 2 birthday tickets. So, not just 1. Now you're getting a free pizza or burger. And then you're getting invites to all advanced screenings. And then an exclusive top brass only celebration. And it doesn't tell you what that is. I want it
Dude, the
only
advanced
from the
screening
top.
was actually really cool. Because
Yeah.
when I was doing my internship, they would like invite us to see like movies early, like The Farewell
Yeah, dude.
and oh, dude, that was so cool.
Yeah, so I'm really hyped for that. I'm gonna see on March 19th at the North one by North Star. They're showing The Thing, like the 19th.
Dude, I love that movie.
I've never seen it, and I've always wanted to see it. So I was like, bro, I gotta see it. So I got tickets with Emily. You can pull up too if you want. Bro, go see it. Come on.
All right.
Pull up. Look it up. Look, I got the tickets right here.
Dude.
We're seats.
You've never seen it though? Seriously?
I've never seen it, and I don't know anything about it. It's like I've managed to keep it.
I'll just say that movie is why I prefer practical effects over special effects.
I've heard it's really known for its practical effects. I do know that.
There's literally a scene where like you obviously know it's not real, but you're so like immersed in it, you're just like, holy shit, like you're not like, oh, that's cheesy. You're like, what the fuck, dude?
So I'm really hyped to see that.
Have you seen that clip where I don't want to spoil it? Have you seen any clips from it or anything?
So I know that at one point it's the dog, I think. And then I don't know if the dog turns into something. I've seen the upside down head spider.
Yeah, that freaking the arms come out.
I've seen that.
Dude, that is so good.
Yeah, and I saw a thing on how they did the shot and how they made it, and it was really interesting.
Yeah. No, one of the film clubs that I went though, like the very first one was called for Alien. And it was called Memory because I liked that was one of the original like drafts for the movie, and it shows about like how what's his name, dude? Scott, the dude that made Alien, or the one that wrote it.
Bro, Nick, there's a seat right next to us. Ridley Scott.
Yeah, Ridley Scott.
I have seats 9 and 10 on row 7. Seat 11 is available.
Dude,
if you copped it right now, you can pull up.
I'll tell my mom.
I convinced Emily to see it because it's one of the. But I was like, it's an 80s.
Don't say it's scary.
It's not gonna be that scary.
Just say it's not scary.
Yeah.
Just say it's about like a guy whipping his thing out. It's about sexual. I don't know.
What? Emily's like, oh, I want to see that. Like,
that sounds intriguing.
There's a there. So since I've made my account and everything, and I have the season pass now, I have a total. It says I have 7 current visits for this year. So I've been there 7 times. So I'm about to. How many do I get till I get to the next thing? I have 1 reward. I have the buy one get one free shake. It expires March 25th, so I have a month to use it.
I could use it for the thing, bro.
I could.
Might get sick though.
Could sit while drinking it. Yeah, I honestly, this theater is like so awesome, bro. Like their whole thing. I love how, because obviously the other theaters are nice too. Like Santiago says IMAX, which is like that theater is insane. But
they used to have D-Box. Do they still have D-Box?
They do have some D-Box. I've never done one though, so I don't know how it is.
Yeah.
But
if you guys don't know, D-Box is like pretty much when the chair like moves.
Yeah,
whenever you're watching the movie, like
according to the movie, which is pretty interesting. I've never done it, but yeah, man, that whole thing, Alamo Drafthouse Cinemas, they're insane, like honestly, because I all the other ones are good too, but what I really love about theirs, it's not just the food, because like in all honesty, there's probably with the season pass, since I'm gonna be going so much more often, I'm probably not. There's gonna be times where I don't want to get anything just because like it's kind of expensive because it's good.
Yeah,
you know, like the
stuff
shakes,
I got last night was like $16.
Yeah,
it was just like 3 cookies and a shake.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna chill out like the next couple times I go, unless Emily wants to pay for it, since I'm providing free tickets
and a ride.
Yeah, but
and freeloader.
Yeah, you know, when we saw Sonic, Emily and I get the free tickets for the season pass, and then she was like, "Oh, like Tyler wants to see it. Tyler's her little brother." And she's like, "Can we invite Tyler?" And I was like,
"Bro, that dude has his headphones in again."
Dude, I would have been pissed if he did, but he didn't. He actually watched it. But bro,
did he like it?
Yeah,
it's like Tyler like.
He got really hyped with the post credits.
Like, oh,
Bowser! No, but his mom gave him like $10 in cash to like get any snacks, and then he was like, "Wait, where do we get the snacks?" And I was like, "Oh, no, Tyler, I'll show you." We went in and got the menu out. He was just like. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, we high class living, Tyler. And then he was looking, and then he just like looked at Emily and said, I think I might need you to help me pay or something like that. So
no, dude, he could get a shake. The shakes are like $7.
Yeah. So he got a shake and he got the wings.
Oh, dude, that's like fucking $15.
So, yeah, I know. So he did that shit, and then so I had to pay for that. I had to pay for Emily's shake. I had to pay for Emily's chips and queso. I hadn't eaten all day, so I tried one of their burgers. That shit was expensive.
Have you tried the Titan burger?
No, I had the Royale with cheese.
Oh, my favorite one.
Yeah.
But I think it was on their special menu stuff that they're really good too about bringing stuff back that people like movies.
Awesome. I love how they do like the movie like menus,
like revival.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that dude.
Yeah, like as in like other screenings, but as like food wise too. They had a burger for Infinity War, or I think Endgame, and it was called the Titan Burger, and it was just like a 3-pound fucking.
Oh fuck,
dude!
Damn, bro.
Yeah,
it's
dude.
like a purple Thanos burger.
It's just like freaking rare. It's just purple.
Ew, it's fucking gross.
No, dude.
I
you should join the film club, though, honestly.
You should show me how to do it because I'm part of like everything they have.
It's another like rewards thing because if you go enough times, and there's really interesting conversations, and they also show like smaller movies that are less known or didn't get enough like time in the theaters, because like some shit like Frozen comes out, but you get like a card, and if you watch like 10 movies in a row, you get like free popcorn, and then like I think like 15 or 20 you get like a pin, which is like a little robot, which is like their mascot, which is pretty cool, and then like I think at 25 you get like a t-shirt.
Bro, that's chill. Yeah. Show me how to join when we end the podcast.
And dude, honestly, I would still go if it didn't have rewards, just because it's so interesting to sit in the theater with like like-minded people and talk about like movies.
God, dude, that's so chill.
It's good, dude.
Well, shout out to Alamo Drafthouse. We just gave you guys a giant ad. Sponsor us,
please.
Yeah.
No joke this time.
No, I'm not even.
Please sponsor us.
Like that would.
We would love to promote you guys.
I will tag Jeff House.
Who is the president?
We'll hit him up.
Yeah, dude.
And anyway, so this has been this week's episode. Nick, you have anything to sign off for?
You guys should go see Honey Boy at Shia LaBeouf's movie. It was pretty good. And Sonic, I'm hoping is really good.
Yeah. So
we're gonna try to do honestly, if we did movie nights weekly and we could talk about them on the podcast, it would give us something to like.
Yeah. Whenever there's a week like this week,
it could be like a segment, like what did we watch this week or something.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
That'd be pretty good. Yeah, we might be watching movies weekly. I'm gonna try to do a movie night.
It's up to Nick. Nick's the one that's hosting.
This time, I'm hosting this time. We might watch. What movie did I say I wanted to show you? I already forgot.
Skyfall. No,
not Skyfall. Skyfall, and then Den of Thieves.
Oh yeah, I'm down. I want to watch all the Bond movies or like Daniel Craig ones before No Time to Die comes out because I haven't seen any of them. So I want to watch. We could honestly do that if you guys would be down.
That'd be cool, dude. Just breaking down all of them. Dude, honestly, I have all of the James Bond movies.
Yeah, I saw you have everybody.
Dude, I have every James Bond movie.
Like all of them.
Yeah, like freaking like Sean Connery, freaking Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah.
Roger Moore, like all of them, dude. And dude, we could do a whole episode where we just break down like Bond movies and our favorite and our villains.
Yo,
I would actually really like that.
We could do
the freaking cars he has.
Yeah, a segment of the Bond episode could be like you rank the Bond girls because you're like the
Halle Berry. Bro.
You have all the baddies like in your head. You could be like, and you just like do.
What about the ones that died though? Can I still count? Died? Yeah, there's one that got like in Goldfinger. She literally gets like freaking.
You could if
like gilded in gold.
If she bad though, like
she was just like on the bed like
is she
naked.
more bad when she's gold or?
Do I want her more? Yeah, bro.
What do you think of the new Bond girl? Or the girls? There's two girls.
Oh, Ana de Armas is beautiful.
She was in Blade Runner.
Yeah, she was also in Knives Out.
I need to see Knives Out. That's another one. Emily held me back hard. On
dude,
she screwed
whenever
me
she
over
holds you, dude. Whenever she holds you back, bro.
Because you guys went out to see it, or some of my friends went out to see it, and they're like, "Josh, you want to go?" I was like, "Yo, I really want to see that movie." I was like, "But Emily and I said we wanted to see it together. She's out of town right now or something. We're gonna see it when she gets back." She gets back. I'm like, "Yo, Emily, you trying to go see it?" And then she was like, "Oh, I went and saw it with my parents. I was out of town." Or like, whatever. And I was like, "What the?" And I was like, "Man, I literally canceled on people because I was waiting to see it with you." And she's like, "Oh, my bad." And I was just like, "Fuck!" And now I haven't seen it. I still haven't seen it. It's been out since like Thanksgiving.
It's good,
bro.
God damn it.
I don't know any spoilers too, which is so lucky I haven't been spoiled on who did it. I always get so lucky I haven't seen shit.
It's entertaining as fuck, dude. Anytime Emily's out of town, just fuck, dude. Just cheat with the bros.
Cheat with the bros.
Cheat on your girlfriend and watch a movie with us.
Oh god, she's not out of town that much. She was this last weekend, though. I watched the dogs.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say a movie.
No,
you watch your little dogs with their t-shirts.
Dude, you know, Alamo Drafthouse did a. You know how they have like the special movie events for new movies? Like Emily went to the Birds of Prey one. Yeah, they had one. I love when they do for Isle of Dogs, and
that was a good movie.
You could bring your dog, and there was pictures I saw that they took on their Instagram. They have it on like one of their story highlights for like the movie parties, and there's like a whole theater, people just sitting there with their dog like watching it, and I was like, dude, holy shit, I could have brought Rocket.
That's fucking cool.
That's so cool.
I remember seeing that movie actually in Alamo Drafthouse.
You did?
It was a really good movie.
I remember I did not see it because Emily was hating on it. She's like, the dogs look weird. I was like, it's stop motion.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, it's not gonna be real fucking dogs. Like,
dude, anytime she doesn't want to see a movie or holds you back like one time, unless it's like a family emergency, that's strike one, and that's the last strike.
That's the last. She don't get a second strike.
No, because then she can't get mad at you if you're like, bro, you hated on the movie, and then you weren't available the time that you could have seen it. So I just went and saw it with the guys. Like you probably wouldn't. Well, I mean, no, after you see it, just be like, look, you probably wouldn't have liked it anyways. Just make her feel better. Oh my god. You probably wouldn't have liked it.
Well, after I got the season pass and I was telling her about it, she got really excited, and now she's more like, oh yeah, like we can see like anything. So I was like, yeah, now that we don't gotta pay shit.
Yeah,
like,
it's like I'm
better be going.
Can't see shit now.
Oh god, dude. All right, well, that's been this week's episode. We'll see you guys a week from now. I don't know what we'll be talking about.
If you guys want to watch Den of Thieves or Parasite, dude, that'd be cool if they could watch the movie we watched this week. If we do weekly movie nights and talk about it with
that'd
us.
That'd be cool, yeah.
But yeah, cool more episodes in the work. We might do a deep web. We might do a breakdown of a cold case.
A lot of stuff coming up soon. I don't know. I don't think there's any big movies coming out. So probably not going to do a movie review in a while.
Tenet, Christopher Nolan. Well, yeah, a big movie.
For a while, though.
Yeah, we got Batman. We got Tenet by Christopher Nolan. We got The French Dispatch.
The next one we'll probably do some shit on is Black Widow.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna see that, bro.
It's a prequel. I mean, David.
I don't know if
I'm excited to see David Harbour in it.
Oh yeah.
We didn't talk. Bro,
did you see the
Stranger Things?
Stranger Things teaser. Yeah. All right, a little last bit for y'all.
We'll talk about that, then we'll wrap it up.
So Hopper's alive.
Season 4, he's alive.
Pretty much.
He's bald.
Yeah, he's bald. He's alive.
He's working on the train tracks.
Yeah, and he's working.
Dude, I knew he was alive, bro.
I knew he was alive. Dude,
so what, are they gonna go to Russia then? Are the kids going to Russia?
Yeah, this TV show is getting out of control, dude.
It started off with like one kid missing.
Yeah,
and there was
they
like
were just riding bikes and playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Dude, are you predicting they're going to Russia?
I don't think they're gonna go to Russia, but I think there's gonna be a side story.
So
and then like he's gonna meet back with them at like episode 9, and then episode 10 they're all gonna be together and kick ass. Damn, because they every season they always end up in the same place. Like either it's a cabin or in the mall.
You think we're gonna get like Russian monsters?
Oh god!
Like different versions of the.
I hope we get a more new monster because it's always some lame shit.
We had the Demogorgon was the first one.
Then the Demo Dogs were the second one. They added the dogs
in the second one.
And then the third one was that fucking like
the Mind Flayer. When the Mind Flayer was part of season 2.
Yeah.
And then the dogs.
This one it was the Mind Flayer, and then it was also kind of like
it was the Mind Flayer controlling like those like things.
It was like controlling people, and it would like take their
blood and shit.
Yeah, it would like
bones.
It's pretty much like a parasite, like host kind of.
Disgusting, dude.
That one was gross.
Bro, when they showed the big ass thing, like.
Oh yeah.
Hospital scene where
dude, that was disgusting.
I was like, oh
that gave me like
God.
Thing vibes, bro.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Bro, Thing vibes.
I'm hyped to see the Thing, dude.
Dude, I think I'll buy a ticket next year.
Yeah, dude. We're seats 9 and 10, row 11. I'll sign us out. Nick's buying tickets for Alamo Drafthouse. If you want to meet us, pull up at the Thing showing.
Which one is it?
It's just look up the Thing on Alamo.
No, to let them know.
Oh, we're seeing it at Park North. Park North Alamo Drafthouse.
Yeah.
There's only one showing on that day. It's like the Friday showing. No, the Thursday showing in March. Yeah, Thursday.
In March.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks everybody for listening. We got new episodes coming out soon, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.